All right, in this video, I'm going to show you the basics of how to foam roll your legs. Now, why do you foam roll? It's really not super complicated in that it's just a way of basically massaging your muscles, right? Just like as if you would get a massage. It's kind of like you're kneading some dough, just squeezing the tissue, putting some pressure through it. All those things help your legs feel better, right? And it's not going to like necessarily increase mobility. You can pretty much do it anytime before or after exercise. And I like to keep a foam roll actually in a place where I'm going to be often. And for you, that might be like your office or your living room or something. So you just see it and you get down and start doing it, right? And if you just spend 5-10 minutes doing a little bit of foam rolling, your tissues will feel a lot better. So let's go through a couple of these. First place I'm going to start is the glutes. So, whoa, it started to roll away on me. All right, so the glutes, this one I probably feel the most. I use my glutes a lot. How you want to do this is you want to sit down on the foam roll. You want to take your one leg, put the ankle up. If we're doing the right side, you're going to put your right ankle on your left knee. And then I want you to lean on your hand, my right hand back here. Okay, and you're just going to roll back and forth, right? Foam rolling isn't like super crazy targeted, right? It's just a pretty much broad-based, basically massage, just pressure going through the muscles, right? Pushing into your muscle belly. So just back and forth like that. Obviously, if you want to do the other side, you just do this, back and forth, 30 seconds to a minute, maybe while you watch some Sports Center or some TV or something like that. So from the glutes, then I like to go directly into my hamstrings. And so hamstrings, you can do, like if you wanted to just sort of do both, you wanted like a real easy, you can do both hamstrings just like this, back and forth. Feels good. If you want to do it a little more targeted and do one at a time, then I usually come over to the side like this. And again, using my body weight is basically what's putting the amount of pressure through that. This foam roll, I would say, is kind of a medium density. It's a pretty cheap and easy one that you can get from Amazon. And it's not super hard or super soft. But one hamstring at a time, just like that. Obviously, you'd go and do the other side here, okay? Then, same thing with the calves, right? You can do both calves at the same time if you want, nice and easy. Or you can do them one at a time, just like this. Get a little bit more pressure right directly into that muscle belly, up and down, back and forth. Now, the IT band, this is like a really popular, I would say, area that people like to foam roll. What's interesting about the IT band, there's nothing wrong with foam rolling it. You're not really going to stretch it by doing anything, but you know, if you like doing it and it feels good and you think it makes a difference, then go ahead and do it. The muscle belly for the IT band is actually higher up in the hip, which you can foam roll on that. I'll show you that in just a second, but a lot of people just like that feeling of it going up and down the leg. I find it to be kind of painful. So a lot of people do just one foam roll like this, right? They kind of get on there and go up and down. It's like, oh, that hurts. One way I like to mitigate this is if you're super loaded and you have money for 2 foam rolls, right? Then you can actually do 2 foam rollers, right? And what that does is it gets 2 points of pressure and it's just not as painful to do it. So just like that, okay? IT band, 2 foam rolls, feels good. You're getting a little bit down at the knee, a little bit up at the hip. Now, if you want to hit that muscle belly as we kind of move to the front of the leg, to the quads, you would want to get more like this, kind of on the side. So it's not like on your side, not on your front, but halfway in between. And then you can kind of get just in there and give that a little bit of a roll too. And then basically the last muscle group is just the quads. So just get on here. Again, you can do 2, back and forth. Or if you'd like to do just one, just do one leg at a time and roll back and forth there like that. So foam rolling of the legs, it doesn't have to be super complex. You know, even if you just spent, like I said, 5 or 10 minutes doing it while you're doing something else, just put it in your living room. When you see it there, just get on the floor and roll it out a little bit. It's just a nice way of getting your tissues a little more supple. It's a nice way if you've had a hard workout of squeezing from, just moving some fluid around in the legs. it's good for them. So if you, if you've heard people and they're like, hey, you should foam roll that. If your legs are sore, maybe your trainer or physical therapist or somebody says, do some foam rolling, you're just wondering exactly how to do it. This is how I'd recommend doing it. Keep it simple, use the foam roll. I think you'll like it a lot and your legs will feel good for doing it. So please like and subscribe to our channel here in our video. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks.